Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Austin, here. Today I'll be reacting to Hermitcraft 8, Episode 19, The Midnight Alley. This video is by Grian. Again, we're just reacting to a series, Hermitcraft series that is. And if you have liked this series so far, I highly suggest that you go down to Grian's channel. He's an amazing content creator. I highly suggest that you go to his channel, subscribe to his channel as well, and like this video as well on his channel, and a bunch of his other videos too if you like those as well. I mean, the dude's amazing, you know. Also, only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. If you like my videos, please subscribe. It's free. You can always unsubscribe later if you want to. Enjoy the video.
Welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft, where today we are going to be working on the back of the mountain. Just kidding. We're going to be working on the inside. Not gonna lie, you probably thought I had you there. Honestly, this whole thing fills me with dread.
He didn't have me.
It's better if we just live inside our cave and act like it doesn't exist. And then maybe one day it will magically be completed. Oh, yikes.
What the heck?
Happy Halloween, everybody. That's gorgeous and terrifying. That is a wonderful pearl creation that we have just spotted on the horizon. So, what are we doing today if it's not the back of the mountain? Today, I plan on filling in this awkward space right here inside of the alleyway. So there's quite a big difference in the style of stuff that I've built here. It's very crooked and wonky compared to the more modern approach of the marbly white building here. Although this has got lots of wonk in it, it's just not quite matching up. So what I've got to do today is try and create a set of buildings that's going to transition from wonky old to wonky new. And I think we could do that. I've been thoroughly enjoying the fake night sky that's in here. It works really, really well. And I'm desperate to make some significant progress inside of the base. Now, it turns out I've been doing YouTube pretty poorly. At the end of my last episode, I actually asked for anyone that's not subscribed to consider subscribing. And guess what? I gained the most amount of subscribers ever. Now, I'm not one of those people that ever asks for subscriptions, very rarely and very occasionally, but I can't believe quite how well it worked. And I'm not going to become one of those people that constantly badgers their audience to subscribe, but hey, let's try it again. If you're not subscribed and you would like to, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. It makes me feel good inside. Doesn't look like we've got any diamonds to put into the hourglass today, but you know what? I think that's okay. I think we're overflowing a little bit here. So, with that out of the way, let's start cracking on with the builds that we need to do. I got 3 new buildings to put right here. So, without further ado, let's go.
So there's 2 right there. Looks like that's the 3rd one. That actually looks pretty good.
Okay, we have got ourselves our buildings. I have made a crucial mistake, but the great news is you can't tell unless you're in the right angle.
I love the right angle.
I
scared you for the first time!
Oh, you did! I normally sit here muted!
For the first time.
I was just about to explain my crucial mistake that I made, and then you interrupted me and actually spooked me. Normally I sit here muted, so I was very... I was very spooked.
Anyway, great. I've got a surprise for you. I got a surprise. Here, come.
You don't want to see the mistake that I made?
No, forget your mistakes. Forget your mistakes. Come. I have a beautiful surprise for you. No, just on the other side of the pumpkin. Just on the other side. We will find the surprise. Welcome to the Swag and Hat Shop Factory. That's right, it's time to get all the Bodum members hats, and your turn has come up.
I'm becoming progressively more confused about where your base starts and ends.
Well, there's some mountains, there's some wagons,
there's
and there's
hats
an old
on
hotel.
The lampposts!
You just saw those. Isn't that cool?
It is very cool. Okay, so I get a hat.
You get a hat. The time has come, Grian. Yes.
Dude,
so,
this looks
stand right here.
This looks painful.
Oh, it's just a Tesla coil. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just stand right here. Just stand right here. It's perfectly safe. That is a hole, but it's okay.
Dispenser. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me the hat.
Wait,
how much does this cost?
Oh, you'll find out. Yes!
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, I'm beautiful. I'm the conductor.
Oh, look at that. It's got the monocle, got the G on there.
You've made this specifically for me because my drooping eyeball fits perfectly.
Oh, we only the best here at this wagon. Oh, you look amazing. Oh, can I get a chugga chugga choo choo?
Chugga chugga choo choo. Hold on.
Oh, please be the. Yes, that's the payment. That's all the payment I need.
Wow. Okay, so now I'm a talking flying hat. Right now,
Talking
let's
flying
talk about
hat.
the mistake that I made. So from this angle, you can't see it at all. But if you go around the corner here, you can see this side of the building is probably the wrong material. I made this section the same as the front of this, when really this section should be stone, because it looks weird from here. It does look weird. But the great thing is, there you go. You can't tell from this. Yeah, I don't think you're ever going to go down there really unless you're exploring. So I'm just gonna leave that in. Sometimes mistakes in buildings, it's fine. It's fine. But what do you think? This whole section is now complete, or at least the exterior is. And like I said at the start, what I really wanted to do was transition this to a more sort of serious, more modern build. So you still got this one where it's got kind of a magical tower and it's got all this glass and stuff. And then as you get here, you get more a traditional Georgian style house, which connects up quite nicely to the side of the bank. So I kind of imagined that the bankers would be living in this building here. So, from the entrance, you can't really see the end at all, but as you wind round the street, you do actually see the end. That is really good progress on the alleyway for today. We are really starting to get there. Once I collect up, you can see that I've added the transition area, so it goes tough to deep slate, up to black concrete, and you can see at the back there I've done that as well. It molds and melds perfectly into
really
the
well.
night sky. Now, all I've got to do is complete this all the way along, and then we'll actually have an entire completed one side of the alley. But it is time. This hat, you cannot see my face anymore. There's been something I've been putting off for a little while now, and it is the good old Boatum of Incorporated. We haven't had any kind of meeting or catch up with our fellow Boatum members in quite some time, so I think it's time we had a little look down here in the Boatum hole with our CEO of Boatum Inc. And I think it's time we had another meeting. Now, in order to make the new Boatum meeting, I'm gonna have to excavate a large amount of this. There's no point making the Boatum hole any better looking than it is. Whoa. What? They weren't there before, were they? Are they real? Is there one here? Now that is deeply distressing. They were not here before. Let's not touch them. Okay, so
either
what we need to do
somebody
is
put them
excavate,
there
because
with a
the
potion
next
of
idea for a
invisibility,
Boatum
or
meeting involves a lot of redstone and quite a lot of space, and this is becoming quickly the place to meet in Boatum, so let's do that now. Okay, it's another one of those situations where I just got on and got it done, and I have a very ugly room. Pleasant Moon will not be happy with another shoddy meeting room. She was furious at this meeting room, which, by all means and accounts, is not a very good meeting room, and this one is just a square, cleaner version of it. So, you'll see, I've got the outline of gravel right here. So, how do I make this particular meeting interesting? And what am I going to reveal? Well, let's take a look. Ready? Da 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 da. Nothing. Nothing. I haven't built it yet. But that's the big reveal room right there. So when we're having the meeting, all we got to do is press that lever, and off it goes. We've got ourselves a ooh, there's one block missing. Now, in these situations, normally I just leave it there to annoy some people because they're like, one block, I can't stand it, Grian, I'm unsubscribing. No, okay, I'll fix it. There we go. That's not going to annoy anyone, is it? Actually, it's kind of annoying me.
Yeah.
Hey, that looks familiar. It looks like the inside of a ghost. Anyway, so this is going to be what I reveal to the rest of the group, but of course we have to have a senselessly complicated meeting because meetings are boring, and my job as the head of meetings and marketing is to make sure that they're not boring. So I've always wanted to try and figure out how to use slime blocks well at all. So what they do is obviously they push you up. So I was wondering, can I make a meeting room that flings you round like boing 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 boing. Hey, there we go. Look at that! I'm doing a redstone! Now, if I was an evil version of Mumbo, I'd be saying, it's actually quite complicated. So, in my head, I had this bit worked out, 1, 2, but that's kind of literally as far as I got. I don't really know where to take things from here. I'm starting to realise that slime blocks don't really work the way I thought. Now, why does that... it stops me dead. This one stops me in my tracks. I may need to get the head of industry involved here to help me redstone this up. I've tried to make this work, and I've got stuck. So, this meeting room is going to be the next Boatum meeting for sure. I just need more time to figure out how to redstone. This is pretty pathetic. This is pretty pathetic. I can't even make... I made 2 working timed pistons and thought that I was the new Mumbo Jumbo. I got to the 3rd one and I've immediately given up. Right, I've no idea what to do. So my plan is to kind of boing, boing, maybe boing over here, boing, you know, just basically boing around the room. Boing around the room and make it a loop. And then all 4 of us can start in different places, and then we just boing, 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 so we can have a chat while bouncing around the room. I'll ask Impulse to give me a hand here. He will do this far better than I will. Now, I did notice earlier the giant pumpkin. What I didn't realise was that you can actually go inside it. Want an accessory? Find moonkin pumpkins around Boatum and trade. So, one of these, and I guess I get stuff. Yeah, I saw this earlier. This is kind of what made me think, oh, what's this about? Moonkin. Alright, let's take this over to the giant scary pumpkin. Wait, was there one? Seriously, just... There's one outside the door! Okay, right, we got 2. 1. Oh, I need to find another one. It says 3. You need 3 moonkin tokens to trade. Oh! It's like Easter, but for Halloween. Okay, this is definitely fun. They're literally everywhere. I don't think people have done their trick-or-treating. Right, that's technically 6. Wait, there's another one out here! Pumpkin, I want a pumpkin dude, and I'll get a pumpkin antenna. Right, I pop these on my head? Oh my goodness. Look at the effort! Look at the effort that Pearl's gone to here. Right, what does Pumpkin Dude look like? Yeah, I'm keeping Pumpkin Dude. Come on, little dude. In fact, should I show Pumpkin Dude around the server? I kind of realised something that I have very much been hiding in my cave. Also, I thought of a name. For the alleyway. Now, I'm just going to put this out there. It may not stick. It's just one that I quite liked. There was a lot of people saying like Grian Alley or some kind of Grian related pun, but I thought because in here it's permanently night, there's always a night sky because of this effect, why not call it Midnight Alley? Midnight Alley, it's kind of magical, mysterious, and it's accurate because it is literally always nighttime in here. Midnight Alley. I kind of like that name.
I don't
Let me know
like
in the comments
it, but I
what you
don't
guys
hate
think.
it. I'm like,
Of Midnight Alley.
if you want to name it that,
As
sure.
I was saying, I've
don't
kind
really
of been
care.
hiding away in Midnight Alley. Yeah, I like that name. I like that name a lot. I've been kind of hiding away in Boatum at Midnight Alley, and I haven't really taken the time to look around the server as much as I should. So I actually thought, since we got Pumpkin Dude on our head, and Pumpkin Dude is literally so adorable, why not take a little look around the server, because not everyone watches everyone's videos, and maybe some of the stuff that's being built...
I watch like
do you know what?
3 hermits.
I don't even know what's being built on the other side of the island. So that's my biggest curiosity right now. I want to go and check out what the other hermits have been doing to see what we've been missing. So why don't we start our tour with the actual Boatum area. We've already seen a lot of the Boatum area. This is where we hang out a lot. We've got Impulse's enormous, just ridiculous factory. We've got Mumbo's armchair of greatness. I actually haven't had a good look at the houses that he's made. Do you know what, Mumbo? I'm really, really impressed. I really like this a lot. I think he's done a smashing job with these, and it fits, weirdly. Mumbo has a real knack of, like, making things that shouldn't really work. This is super cool, and I really like it. We got Pearlescent Moon's work in progress, and we've got Scar's enormous mountains, and then we've got Midnight Alley. We already know Boatum. What we need to look at is, oh my goodness, I forgot about Scar. How could I forget about the sprawling Swagon? This is what I was talking about with Scar earlier. Where does Scar's base start and begin? Hi, this is Editing Grian, just to say that start and begin, that makes no sense at all. I clearly meant start and end. So obviously he's got the mountain which he's made, you know, Scar build here, but his starter house, I think it was that Swagon, that one wagon, and then he built this one, and then it expanded to a factory, and now a hat shop, and all the roads. This is no longer a starter base. Then we got good old Treaser. Fun fact, I think Treaser is one of my favourite things from this season so far. And we got some Pearl starter base. We got Pearl starter base, Impulse starter base, and his shop. Okay, let's move on to one of my favourite things of this season, the Octagon. Oh wow, hello Doc.
Hello.
I was literally just I'm like going to do a small tour of the server, and I was just like, let's go check out the Octagon, and then you just arrived like a prophecy.
Oh. See, I have a little bit of a game for you. I like to.
I like games.
All right. Wait. So, how much would you pay for any player to jump into the Boatum hole and die, or potentially die with the whole inventory? You know, I'll jump in there with my whole gear, with all the good stuff. Right?
That's what, pay for a sacrifice. The Boatum hole has claimed the lives and gear of many people, but mostly Scar. The Boatum hole does need feeding. I don't know. How much would I pay to?
Yes, I mean, for your amusement, isn't it funny when people fall into the Boatum hole? I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, but you're gonna lose all your stuff. That's.
Oh, will I? Who knows?
Well, yeah, you will. You'll fall in the void and die.
I think
unless
he's...
you got. Okay, all right. You brought this on yourself. Give me your rockets then. No,
that's all of them.
Yeah, you really want to do this.
Yeah, I will even stand on the trapdoor there, you know, and you can literally sacrifice.
Okay, I'll pay a diamond block to see this happen.
All right.
Let me get it. Wait. Okay, so I'll give you the diamond block right now.
Right now.
You could take it into the Boatum hole with you. What is he doing? Why does he? This is some shenanigans. Right, I want you to hold this in your hand as you go in, because it's gonna fall in the void with you.
All right, here you go.
Man, this is some ridiculous confidence.
Really, really confident in Octagon life insurance systems.
Okay. Right, okay, Doc, seriously, if whatever you're planning doesn't work, this is not on me.
Yeah. Oh, we got...
Is it... Doc?
He didn't die.
Doc? It what? Doc? 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 He survived. Where did he go? Where did he go? Do you want life insurance as well? Yes? What did he just do? I just wasted a diamond. No, wait, I want to see what you just did. Was it an ender pearl trick?
Wait. Yeah, kind of. It's over here. Pretty much the normal age-old trick you guys use too, to jump into the bottom hole, right? With you had string there or whatever, and then Mambo teleported you out. Well, you can do that remotely. Here, if you look into this hopper, you can see the number of stone in there, right?
Yeah.
Look at it.
40, 42, 41.
So,
What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait. Do that again. Okay, I've got both in screen now.
all right.
This is a glitch in the Matrix, right? This is.
Yeah.
Oh! I shouldn't have touched that. Is that okay?
Yeah. Now it's broken.
Oh no! Oh, why do I break everything I touch?
Oh, Grian.
Yeah, that's literally, you found out the only way to break it, if you drag it around.
I'm so sorry.
It's no problem. It takes like 5 seconds to set up. But yeah, in short, as you see the stack in my inventory, and the stack is in there, you know, that is synchronized. And if I toss an item out, power level goes down, right? Because there's less items in there, and then boom. Yeah, and you can buy infinite rocket refilling if you want. Right.
You're speaking my language.
Yeah.
Can I do the rocket thing right now for my small tour of the server?
Yeah. Let's hook it up. Okay, then I can show you how the whole process works. So here, like this, then update suppressor on. Yeah. Okay. Good. Now the dark
my mouth is just like open in real life. I'm like, what is this? I don't know how much of this is like real mechanics and how much of this is like just for show. That's how confusing this is.
This is all real. Okay,
it's all real. This is all necessary parts of the system.
Yeah.
Because this looks like a circuit board.
Yeah, it is. It's like
what?
Pretty much. Yeah. It's a long story. I mean, hard to explain in short, but here.
Okay, let's
I'll put the rockets in here now.
Okay.
And one thing though, don't drag them into your inventory. Always use your number keys. So I don't know if you want to free up your number 1 inventory slot now.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, and you look at the rocket and then you press 1.
Okay, I got it.
You got him, and now you can also switch him into your offhand if you want. Throw out the other stack of the rockets you have, maybe, so the system doesn't get confused. All right, cool. I put them into the system, and yeah, now start flying, and I'll switch the system on.
Okay, all right.
There you go.
So I'll start my tour now. I'll fly around.
Oh,
it's refilling. It's literally refilling. Oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah. Only thing you
I'm
can't do
both
is log
scared
out.
and impressed.
Oh, good. Don't log out though while you're doing it. All right.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for showing that. That is a diamond block well spent, in my opinion.
Yeah, I take that diamond block as a payment.
Yeah, okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna fly around the server. Thank you very much. So we're gonna start our tour with the Octagon and the goat and whatever they've been doing, because they've been doing some of my favorite things on the server. Like, look at this hologram of the goat. Look at the aesthetic, all the copper and the dark blacks and the blues.
Yeah,
infinite
really
rockets. Good. This is amazing. So let's quickly take a look around. I'm not gonna do like an in-depth tour. I think what I'm gonna do is just fly around and take a little look at what everyone's been doing. So the Octagon has been like one of my absolute favorite arcs this season. Look at look at how cool it is. I love how this looks kind of like a virus type thing. That's really, really cool. The same with whatever this thing is. It's just so cool. It's so stylized. Look at the portal. Doc knows how to break Minecraft. I'm still not over this whole rocket thing. Okay. Right, let's stop obsessing over the Octagon stuff. It's super cool, and obviously if you want to find out more about the stuff they've been doing, then feel free to go and check out what they have been making on their channels. Ren and Doc have been doing some amazing stuff this season. Okay, right, let's move on. I don't actually know where everything is, but I do know this area a little bit better, because this is Gemini Tay's wonderful looking mega base with the giant stag, reindeer, deer, whatever this is. Let's get a good angle on this. See, I think moss makes an excellent building block, and this sort of build is very, very gem. This is exactly the sort of thing we love to see from our newest hermit. Her and Pearl have been new hermits, and they have fit in pretty seamlessly. Okay, let's move on. I don't know who's built everything, but it's good to get a good look around. We've got the swamp here. That looks like Shrek's swamp. We got some bases over here, and we've got a giant eagle, which I saw, but I haven't seen this floating island. Oh, it's a shop. We do not take dirt coin as currency. Welcome to False Underground. This is underground, but technically not. Oh, okay, so there's all the sorts of deep slate and stuff. Oh wow, okay, I have not been checking out the competition. 1 stack per diamond. Okay, there's some competition here. Really, there's some really talented people on this server. They've got a cool nether portal, and it looks like some custom terrain. Wow, look at this. Good old glass trick. Look at that bright green. I believe this is Jevons. This is cool. I mean, you can make even simple things look cool. Like, this is just a giant circle with a hole in it, but look at the pillars, look at the glass effect. It's really vibrant. And then over here we have, I believe this is Stress Monster's base, and it's a ravine base. Oh, this is nice. This is really cool. I actually had a similar idea for a starter base this season, so I'm glad I didn't go this route. But this is way cooler than I was gonna do for a bridge. Oh, and then I think this belongs to Vintage Beef, and now I'm pretty sure it's a UFO of some kind. It definitely looks like a UFO. Yep, it says Beef's right there. Can you get inside? This looks mechanically complicated, and I don't want to. I've already broken things that by touching blocks. I'm not breaking anything else. Okay, so we've seen False. We've seen False, Stress, Gem, Doc, Ren, Beef. Let's take a look over in this direction where we've got our big-eyed friends. So we got lots of B-Dubs creations over here. This is their little shopping district. They've got a jar full of dirt coin. Corralis's lovely villa island over here. I still own this attic, by the way. I haven't done anything with it, but I still own part of this property. And then we've got B-Dubs' starter half moon base, or crescent moon base. That's one of my, I think that may top my favorite starter base, unless you count Treza. And then over the horizon, we've got Exuma's base all here, with the village, with Evil X. Wow, he has been busy. There's a lot of hermits to see, so I'm basically doing a quick overview, and if you like what you see, obviously you know who to check out. And then there's possibly
next season I might check it
weirdest
too.
thing
Like, he's
on this
really,
server.
He's a really good guy.
Fifi. Jeez, why is it wearing a tutu? Every time I come back here, something weird has happened. Oh wow, they're doing the interior. I still don't know how to feel about all this. It's a good job they're hiding this in a cave. And speaking of the cave, it's actually a mountain built by BOO. I am really impressed with every single hermit on the server at this point. Here's B-Dub's race course. How does he make Prismarine look so good here with all these blues? So I've actually been about this far on the server, but there is more. There are more people beyond the area I've flown. So I'm not quite sure what we're going to come across over here. I believe this is where Cleo and Joe live. Wow, okay. I don't know what's going on here. This is my first time visiting this place, so I'm assuming that this may be the first time some of you see this stuff.
Yeah,
There's some pretty cool builds
I
here.
haven't seen that
but
before.
particularly, this looks like their big mega base. What does this remind you of? Because to me, this build, and look at this gradient. Look at the gradients going on here. Everyone's upping their game. This reminds me of like a university or a college of some kind, like an old school one, like Oxford.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this. I'm assuming this is Joe. Wait, these aren't real copper blocks. Look at the armor stand detail here. I thought it looked a bit odd. Look, they've been using armor stands to detail the front of their builds. Now that is very, very clever and time consuming and potentially laggy, which is why we can't do it at Botum. Botum is extremely laggy. That is so cool. Whoa, giant mushroom. I apologize if I get whoever's built these things wrong. I'm not sure who's responsible for the giant mushroom, but I do know who's responsible for this.
Horses. Giant
this
horse
is
heads.
XB and Hypno, I believe, because their base is called Horsehead Farm. That is amazing. Look at the stuff that's been built on the server. Okay, let's move on. I'm not sure whose this is.
That looks really
But look at
good,
this
though.
modern... Seriously, I've got to say, every time, like, we're seeing base after base after base, and they all look phenomenal. Really, really great bases this season. Oh, there's a submarine in here and everything. So I'm guessing this is, like, either Hypno or XB, that sort of thing. So, okay, so there's only a couple people missing. Zedaf, which I believe is over here somewhere. Yep, here is Zedaf's laboratory. Zed hasn't gone too heavily, I mean it does look like a cool laboratory, but he hasn't gone too heavily into the whole build side of things because Zed has created some incredible contraptions which I'm not going to go anywhere near, just in case I instantly break them by looking at them. Even if I look at stuff too much, they seem to break. Okay, I think that's everyone except for Etho and Iskal, so let's see if we can find their base. Okay, so let's take a look.
Yeah, I watch
and I don't know what's
Iskal
Iskal,
off
so
camera.
let's just assume that it's a mixture of both because they've been basing
He's
together
awesome.
this season. This now, if I had to hazard a guess, I'd say this part was Etho. Yeah. This looks like Etho's. Hey, it's a little tango. This looks like an Etho contraption. Okay, so this looks like a farming place for all the different kind. See, now I've already broken stuff, but let's. Okay, it works. It works how I thought it would be. You click the lever of the stuff you want to farm. All right, so it's always a little bit obvious what belongs to Etho. Everyone gives me a hard time for not making the back of things. Well, guess what? Etho doesn't make any side of anything. He's got no walls. Wow, this base is really cool because it absolutely utilizes all of the parts of the terrain. I really like this. That's really unique. The rest of us have been sort of making our own terrain, but using, especially with a piece of land as unique as this,
Shattered
that's
Savannah.
such a cool idea to use it and have bridges and caves and whatever else to give it all dynamic height. Etho's bedroom. Does this gal make Etho sleep outside? This is nothing like a bedroom. Okay, there's one person's base that I totally forgot, and it's actually all the way back at the bottom hole. We forgot about Cub! Okay, so Cub's base is literally all the way back here at the bottom hole. Now, in some sense, I've saved the best till last, because it is exceptionally impressive. Oop. It is exceptionally impressive, because Cub, somehow, he's not even removed the trees. He has created his own enormous biome. I'm currently doing the walk of shame back to my base to go and get some XP. I don't have wings. How am I meant to get across here? Oh, no, that's not parkour. That's not parkour. That's not parkour. This man... No, again, I did it again. Okay, right. This man has won MCC and I can't even jump across 2 blocks of lava. Okay, I've got my XP back. I've got my wings back in action. Let's finish this very, very brief server tour. There's a lot of people to get through, so this is obviously a shorter server tour, but check out our final base. I don't even know if you would call it a base. Check out our final biome, Cub. Wouldn't this be an excellent thing to have in Minecraft anyway? Look at this. Ah, the man's a madman. He's absolutely mad. So, to me, it doesn't really feel like Cub has a traditional base. What he's got is an enormous custom-made biome made of dripstone. So you might be wondering like where all of his stuff is. He's actually got a bunch of caves dotted around here, I think, with all of his various goodies in. I remember from the Teg hunt. Right, well, that is an excellent place to finish this server tour. My deepest apologies if I have missed anything. There's probably something, but I think I've covered the majority of the hermits that I know of building stuff. And I'm afraid that is all we have time for today. Wait, don't click off. I've got to tell you something. I've got to tell you something very important. Remember last time I did this where I said, hey, would you mind consider subscribing? Well, my channel received more subscribers in a single day than I've ever had on the channel before, and that's crazy to me.
Wow.
So I really don't want to be one of those YouTubers that asks everyone to subscribe all the time. That's just not who I am. But I want to say a huge thank you to everyone that has subscribed and supported me over the years. And thank you for all the congratulations. We did actually hit 7 million subscribers on the channel, but I genuinely don't really celebrate milestones. I'm just really grateful for everyone's support. So if you do like the video, yeah, consider subscribing. It was a good feeling. It was a good feeling to have all those people subscribe on that one day. It kind of took me by surprise. So if you are one of those people that enjoys the videos, and if you're at the end of this video, I'm guessing that you quite like Hermitcraft. Please do consider hitting that very red button. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I shall see you in the next episode. It's always a good idea to take a look around the Hermitcraft server and see what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, I'm extremely impressed with everyone's bases this season. So, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.
That was a good episode. I enjoyed that. Holy cow. Especially with the... I mean, usually I don't really particularly enjoy the Hermitcraft server tours too much. I usually like more of like the actual like building content or interacting with other hermits content. But I mean everything that I've seen in this video, like it looks really good. And I do agree with Grian, like the hermits have really stepped up their game this season. I remember last season, like their bases still look good, but their bases this season look about 100 times better, you know? So something happened where they're like, man, so this is a really good idea. I'm going to build that. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of the episode, if you guys did like this video, please hit that like button and please consider subscribing as well if you did like it. And with that being said, see you later, guys. I'll see you in the next one.